Some divisions are harder to win than others. So, what division are they? Let's go. Let's rank every single NFL division today. Here we go. And with that, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Fun NFL. Of course, please like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoy the 2024 edition of these NFL division rankings. Again, it's pretty similar to last year. I'm not going to say totally, though, because, again, there's obviously some differences. But, yes, we'll be ranking every single division 1 through 8. Again, the best division, which is, again, the toughest team with, again, the best teams and probably most competitive overall. And then we got the worst division in football, which is, I hope you know it, because, the team who's won it the past 3 years, they haven't been great the 2 of the years they won it. Either way, though, yep, well, we're going to get into it. And, again, you'll see more team rankings throughout the rest of the week before, again, we lead up to those 2024, 2025 NFL predictions before Week 1 previews get rolling. Either way, though, worst division in football, in my opinion, right now is the AFC South. They're coming off the worst team in football. Of course, the Panthers, who just won 2 games last season, and the Bucs won the division, even though they kind of choked in Week 17. Probably shouldn't even won it, but the Saints also suck. So yeah, they didn't win either. And then you got the Falcons. Either way, though, coming into this year, the Panthers improved. That's pretty decent, I guess. The Falcons are a lot better than they were last year, again, with those big acquisitions in the offseason, but they're still unproven. Saints are going to be very mid this year, and then the Bucs, we'll see what happens. Again, they kind of fell off a cliff after, and Tom Brady unretired, so, yeah. We'll see what happens this time. Either way, though, the Bucs, they won the division 3 straight years, back-to-back years where they won less than double digits, which, again, is very rare for a team to win in the first place. But, hey, it happens. So, yeah, they're the worst division in football for sure. All right, second to worst, I will probably say the AFC West. And, no, it's not because of the Chiefs. The Chiefs are obviously the best team in the NFL. But outside of that, it's kind of a mess. The Broncos, we'll see what happens. But it's really just because it's not competitive at all. It's kind of giving me flashbacks to the AFC East back in when they also sucked. So, that's a big issue, obviously. But I think the biggest thing, though, is the Broncos are just, they're not great. The Raiders, I'd be shocked if they made the playoffs. The Chargers, obviously, honestly, they could probably be pretty good, but, talent-wise, they're just not there. And then you got the Chiefs. So, it's a very uncompetitive division, and I really don't see a lot going on there. Next division, I would say it's either the AFC East or I'm gonna say it's the NFC East. The NFC East I'm gonna put here at 6 is just because, yes, the Cowboys and Eagles are both strong teams. The Commanders and Giants are straight up aren't. Obviously, the Commanders now Daniel's coming back, but also they lost their last 7 games of the year, something ridiculous like that. No, I meant 8 games. They had to be really bad. And again, Dan Quinn, their coach, we'll see what happens. But then the Giants, they're just terrible. The Cowboys, obviously, again, I don't think they'll be as good as they were last year, but they'll probably still find their way to 12 wins though. And again, you have the Eagles as well, who are improved, even if, again, they fell off a cliff as well last year. But I think the biggest thing with the NFC East is they haven't had the same division winner since 2005, something like that. But I don't think that'll continue. So again, there's some at least competitive balance, even though again neither one of the Commanders or Giants has won since COVID. So that's not really too far back, but you get the point there. But yeah, they're gonna go at 6 because again they just kind of have a weak link there. Next, honestly, I will probably I'm gonna go with the AFC East. First off, the Patriots, again, they don't have they have a quarterback, but it's not good there. Again, they're not going to be good at, kind of similar to last year. Jets, Bills, and Dolphins will all be in a dogfight for the division, but I don't really think any of them are really true Super Bowl contenders. Of course, the Jets are super talented, but, hey, they haven't really been to the playoffs since, 2010, so that's going on. The Dolphins, obviously, they're not really a threat, but, again, they'll do something. The Bills, again, they've won the division the past 4 years, but as you guys all know, they don't do anything in the playoffs. They always lose to the Chiefs. So they got some work to do there. But, yeah, this division does have some good teams. And if you might be asking, why am I putting the AFC South above them? I think they have more potential, and also this is a lot more competitive division. You can realistically say all 4 of these teams can win the division, which is definitely something you can't say of the AFC East. Yeah, you can probably flip one of them. I don't really know, 4 or 5 either way, though. The Jags, obviously, yeah, they collapsed last year, but we'll see what happens this year with them. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence, I'd really like to see play well at it. There's really no pressure, though, because of that contract they gave him. But there just doesn't really seem to be a lot going on in terms of, motivation there in Jacksonville. We'll see what happens, obviously. The Texans have the highest ceiling out of all these teams, obviously. They just won the division round. They won the division, of course, in Week 18. I at least see a little more consistency in the regular season this year, though, for sure. And we'll see that Stephon Diggs' dynamic impacts that offense. Again, they have probably the best quarterback in the division as well, and they do. Anthony Richardson, again, people are really hyping him up, but again, I think he's pretty overrated at this point. He does absolutely nothing, so you can't really, say anything. Oh, he's going to be good, but is he good right now? No, because you just don't know. But that defense, I would expect to have some struggles midseason like they did last year. But the biggest thing, though, that offense, I think, will be pretty, consistent overall. And they'll probably get some more big plays this year, especially the guy like Anthony Richardson with his throw on the ground. And then you got the Titans, obviously. They made the most additions in this offseason. You could argue with the Texans, obviously. But this is a team that's trying to be competitive this year, which, again, you can really give them props for. But overall, they're probably the weakest team in the division. That's all I got for the AFC South, though. They're going to be at 4th. The third best division football, I'll give the AFC, NFC North. Again, the Packers, Bears, and Lions are all going to be competitive, but the Vikings, I think, will be are in the running for the #1 pick. Of course, the Lions, though, they're coming off an insane year last year. Of course, they won 12 games. One of their first playoff games since 1991. They beat, of course, the former quarterback, and they also beat the Bucs to get to the NFC Championship. But again, those 2 fourth downs really cost them a chance there. But they're back for vengeance, and they also made some pretty big offseason moves. Arguably the best roster in the NFL coming into the year. The Bears. The Bears. Again, they're getting a lot of my hype. Them and the Colts probably the most hype out of any NFL team right now. Of course, Caleb Williams is expected to be God. I think he'll be really good. Maybe not God, though. Of course, they have an insane offense in terms of their skill positions. O-line should be decent. Defensively, obviously, they should be okay as well. Of course, with Montez Sweat really transforming that group overall. They got the Packers, who I expect to be really good as well. So, I mean, they got 3 really strong teams. The only reason I think the NFC West is going to be better is I think their worst team, the Cardinals, are going to be better than the the Rams, worst team in the NFC West, the Cardinals, I think, will be better than the Vikings. And also, I think the Rams and Niners are better than the Packers and Lions, like, overall, the top 2 spots. You'll see what I think about the Rams when we get to them for the predictions. Again, I'll talk about the offense and defense, but, like, overall, I won't, like, really talk about them, like, full picture until we get there. The Niners, obviously, I mean, they're the Niners. Like, they've been in the Super Bowl the past, they went to the Super Bowl last year, obviously. They've been in the NFC Championship 3 straight years, 4 of the last 5 years. Like, they're very, very good, best regular season team in football, probably. Seahawks, obviously, the Seahawks, they're pretty good as well. I mean, they're not crazy good, but, like, they're pretty solid. Probably, like, honestly, a little bit more dependable than the Bears coming into the year. And then we got the #1 division in football. That would be the AFC North. Of course, you got the Steelers, who haven't had a losing season, like, forever. Again, they've only had 3 coaches, in the Super Bowl era, which is just insane. The Ravens, again, they got one of the best quarterbacks in the league. They're one of the best regular season teams just as well. But, again, they also are probably, like, have a legitimate shot. I know, like, the NFC West, no, I'm joking, of course. But they have, like, again, a legitimate shot to have 14 to 1 over 500 like last year. Will that happen? I really don't know for sure, though. But again, the Ravens should be really good. Browns, again, it's a mystery with Deshaun Watson. That defense is the best in the NFL, in my opinion. I already said it. You'll see when we get to the overall rankings. But they're going to go there. The Bengals, obviously, again, they're very underrated coming the year as well. Just, again, Joe Burrow wasn't healthy for most of last year, but we'll see if they can bounce back. But with all that, also that they're your division ranking with the weak NFC South at the bottom. AFC West is the second worst. And we got at number 6 we got the NFC East. Then we got the AFC East. Then we got the AFC South. Then we got the NFC North. Then we got the NFC West. And then we got the AFC North. Round up the division rankings. Hope you guys enjoyed. Send your opinions down in the comments below. That is all I got for the NFL 2024 division tier list. Again, follow UST Cleveland 18 on Twitter, because thank you for making that list. That's all I got for you guys, though. And yeah, see you for defenses tomorrow.
20 yards. McPherson. The kick is good. And the Bengals have won the AFC North. Talk about the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. They're back. The Bengals won the division. Kansas City drops possibly the #1 seed. Is it Tennessee, Jim?
Tennessee moves into the 1 with its win today over Miami.